Had a partner, yet this matchup is heating up between these two teams. They are... Ooh, that was wild. Interesting start to the game. We've passed through to another dimension, but it looks like we are into the game. Let's get into this one. It is game number 2. It is OG versus Liquid. OG, have they put together a good enough draft to maybe turn the tables on Liquid this game? Thuban, what say you? I love Liquid's draft this game. I think they've got an amazing draft. I think they've done a lot versus OG, which I really like. You know, panel always, yeah, some of them were walking the line a little bit, some of them a little bit Liquid favored, but yeah, I really like what they're doing here, and I'm very interested to see how this one goes down. As Legion Commander caught out here, she does not want to fall right now. Luckily, they don't have much more. Oh yes, they do. They've got a frostbite. They get in range for it. Instead, it's going to drop. I thought it was going to be able to run away with the overwhelming odds, but not the case. Insania will get off the frostbite. Bo3 will grab first blood. Feels pretty good for this Timbersaw, and already off to a great start for Team Liquid. Here we go, musical lanes. Goodness gracious. So, I mean, whatever lane the Legion goes to, though, she's going to be miserable. So it's just about making the URSA's life a little bit more bearable, I think. Bearable, get it? Anyway, I don't think she likes either of these lanes.
Try harder, try harder.
You will make a nice snow angel.
Yeah, what's the... Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, I mean, this is the CM and Timbersaw lane, which she doesn't want to be in at all. I mean, CM is really annoying for Legion Commander to play into because generally she likes to press the attack against debuffs. Unfortunately, CM has 2 debuffs. She's got both the Frostbite and the Crystal Nova. You can't purge off both. You purge off one, she just casts the other on you. And that's going to be a feature throughout the game. Luckily, it looks like Seb's been able to dodge that lane at the very least, as these... Yes, it's moving across the map once again, fighting with Bo3 in between the lanes. Quake's here as well. The cores are just not home right now.
Denied.
For sure. But then at the same time, you know, Sax is getting a decent amount down here in the bottom lane, even arrowing up the creeps and just, oh, unfortunately that was a little creep she arrowed. Probably not what she wanted there. But there we go. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Are they finally finding their homes? Let's see. No, MidONE is now moving back up to the top lane. Who's this? Roll in onto Seb up at top as he tries to contest this creep wave, which is being pulled across here, but not really able to do a whole lot versus Bo3 and Tiger. These swirling deaths don't feel very good. My god, Seb's getting ripped apart by it. Needs to stay away. Jesus, what is going on here?
Catch us if you can.
Very interesting start to the game here as MidONE's getting bought pretty low. Tiger going to go for the roll-in. Not going to connect, though. The body block's coming out from Bo3. Is going to be enough to bring down MidONE? I don't think so. He's going to get himself away. Salve up as well to keep him nice and healthy. Insania coming in, looking for the cancel with the Crystal Nova, but won't get him range for it. And that's going to put an end to things up here in the top lane, I believe. MidONE desperately trying to stay in XP range. Got a lot of recovery to this. MidONE jumps into Bo3 up here in the top lane. NoTail going to give him the overcharge. It's not really much of a threat for Bo3 though. He's just not very scared right now. He's a very safe feeling boy. But let's have a look over towards this middle lane as we've got Mickey and Thompson playing off against each other. The OD being picked. Obviously, this is the interesting hero. This is a hero we really haven't seen a whole lot of recently. And so far, so good in the middle lane. He's doing fine. NoTail. Oh, NoTail is dead. There comes Well and Death to finish job. MidONE in some trouble as well as the 4 heroes get around him. MidONE's like, what is going on? Why are there 4 heroes running at me under the tower and the Frostbite will come through and they will grab that kill. But Saxa, oh, what an arrow from Saxa. He nails him. Down goes the Timbersaw and that is a great trade for the Mirana, but at the same time losing. Down 1, oh, he just dies to the tower. Okay. Tiger just with the self-deny. No worries there. Crazy. There really is. And who's winning out from all of this? Can you find some order in the chaos for us? Because I think a lot of us are very confused right now. Eking out a victory, they're going to be able to find themselves 3 bounty runes here as Sax's going to be able to slowly pick up another one. That's going to be 3 for them. And considering they got 4 earlier on as well, this is a pretty big advantage for them. Only 1 bounty rune Liquid's been able to grab so far in this game. So they did get first blood.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Whose lane is it anyway? Is everyone just jumping around TP? And says, Bo3 gonna TP now that Koikva's down here? They're gonna chill out together for a little while. They're just gonna dual core it? I don't know what's going on anymore. Things seem to be pretty crazy here in game number 2. The Wild Wild West. Oh yeah, OG, they are looking to put some fuel in the tank, and they're going to start off by moving on to the Timbersaw, though. Koikva could get jumped by Thompson instead, switching the targets up, so they try to jump on the Visage, but the OD's come into this, but immediately walks in towards that taunt, and Koikva's the one who's going to go down, but it looks like Saxa will be traded for it, and Mickey's got another one inside the banishment field here, and that's going to be Thompson, who immediately goes to the TP whale to a drop by Mickey. He's not going to survive. Thompson will fall, but I mean, Liquid bring down literally every single hero in the game to get this kill. I don't know. Seb's now got a free lane up the top for a little while.
Dire's top tower is under
And
attack.
Bo3 maybe getting run down here. MidONE's just trying to run through him. There is a roll connecting. The timber chain away from Bo3 is going to keep him nice and safe. But MidONE might not be done. He's got himself another Earthshock to slow down Tiger. Harassment is pretty severe onto these 2 heroes. And NoTail even getting a cheeky little council onto Bo3 there as well. Just eking out a little bit of extra value, squeezing that sponge. Meanwhile, Seb's just doing horrible things to this tower up here in the top lane. Koikva comes in. Seb will quickly remove the slow, but unfortunately now Insane comes in, gives him a little bit of frostbite. Doesn't have the mana for the Crystal Nova, actually, which might be enough for Seb to get away. Arrow going to follow through as well. Nails Koikva. He's going to be put to sleep for a while. And Sax is feeling pretty good right now, nailing a bunch of arrows in this game. Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of potential for Sax to have an absolutely smashing game, as he has already, to be fair. And more TPs coming up to the top lane. Liquid want to make some action happen onto this URSA. There's no teammates nearby to help out this URSA. He's going to get run down by the side of Team Liquid. No saving him here, unfortunately. The URSA will fall. OG coming in, though. Looking for a bit of a response here. They another arrow onto Quake, though. He gets destroyed. Now comes out the taunt, the ultimate, the duel, locking down Bo3. It's going to be another kill going the way of OG. They respond harshly, and they bring down 2 heroes in response, and Sax are even looking for more. He's got that arrow available in just 1 second, but I don't think he's going to get it. Tiger is ready, and that's just going to be the end of things.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, they certainly can. And actually, something you said in between the games, which I don't think you mentioned in the cast, but was that this IO needs melee heroes to play with, which I thought was quite interesting. Now in this second game here, they've got 1, 2, 3 melee cores to play with. He's got friends all over the place. A very popular man. Sax, they're gonna have to avoid a couple of spells here. Unfortunately, he's gonna be the one frozen up. In comes out Chakram, in comes a boulder from Tiger. They won't have enough to bring him down though, as No-Tail's gonna be able to get him away. They're instead looking across. They've got the duel, they've got the damage. They're gonna be able to bring down the URSA, and instead No-Tail juking them really hard here. In comes the Moonlight Shadow. Do they have the detection? They've got the damage regardless, but a neutral kick gets in. He gets a deny. What value coming out from No-Tail here, playing the happy beat. Now Thompson comes in under cover of the Moonlight Shadow. They're gonna be able to blow up the Timbersaw. Fantastic from OG, and they get a kill in the mid lane whilst all of this was going on as well. That was a solo kill made happen by Thompson onto the OD in the middle lane. So I mean, this series of events has just put a huge spanner in the works to the side of Team Liquid.
The prize is mine.
Oh, MidONE. Oh, MidONE. Yeah. His sad tale continues. Okay. But you don't want to let him go again. No, not without ulti. They're doing their best. Oh, Tiger falls. Thompson, he is just murdering anybody that turns up to his lane right now. His Bo3 is smashing. Gets himself an arcane rune and just takes down another hero at mid. Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Very interesting game here as Thompson is, please tell me he's not finding another kill here. Zany is on the run. Tiger's going to come through as well. They've got him silenced up so he can't keep on casting spells, but his cooldowns are about to come. You know he's looking at him, trying to run away. And you know what, Thompson, he's going to do what's best for him and try and get himself out of this occasion. Unfortunately, there's a lot of heroes chasing him down. They'll be able to get in with the Astral Imprisonment. They've got Tiger ready with a couple more rocks. The Silence will connect. Arrow's going to come through as well. Not really doing much. And they're just going to, oh, no, never mind. He touches out the ultimate. He's alive. Thompson gets out. How does he keep doing it? This is a magical game from him. Yeah. And a trip down to the bottom gate lane as they've got the duel coming out. It'll be another win for Seb, but unfortunately a lot of damage now coming down onto him. No-Tail gonna connect up, try and heal him and get him out. Needs the last 5 seconds, not gonna do so. Seb's gonna die. Meanwhile, MidONE needs to leave. He doesn't have an ultimate anymore. He's got an Earth Shock in 2 seconds. Tiger, Bo3, Koifer, and Asania all giving chase, but with the Moonlight Shadow. I don't think they have the detection to keep on chasing. Well, they do, but they don't have the mana as a problem. Only 90 left on Tiger, so they will have to give up this chase once more. They did get Seb, but at the same time, that's another duel win for Seb. He's up to 30 damage now, 12 minutes into the game, and Thompson is just getting everything he wants and more from the map, so they really need to tighten things up here on Team Liquid and stop hemorrhaging away all these kills. Ooh. Only she had an Aether Lens, So that's a no. Commentator gonna link up with MidONE, help him farm up a little bit. He's going for this Battle Fury on the URSA, so, you know, does want to be the carry eventually, but realizing he's gonna need that item to help him catch up in this game. But that said, he's richer than all the heroes on the side of Team Liquid now, so God knows what's happening in this match. Okay. Odie's being jumped here. Tiger's going to dive into his rescue, get the silence off. It's going to be enough, though. I don't think it is. Nuke's going to get dropped by the Dissimulate from Thompson, and Thompson's looking for more. And Insania's going to be the next target. He gets cut down by the double damage. Meanwhile, Seb trying to look for a target. Wants to try and find the jewel, as Io's even going to relocate himself out. Gets Thompson out of there. He was on the Magnetize, but he keeps him alive. Now, unfortunately, MidONE might not be so lucky, but the Magnetize's actually going to run out. He's fine. He's absolutely peachy. And OG just continue. They defend the area where the Io's coming up, not willing to give any kills the way of Team Liquid. And that's going to mean a middle tower likely going the way of OG here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Crazy match here. I mean, you know, this is OG at their best. When they have this tempo, when they have this momentum, and they're allowed to play these heroes with lots of spells, then you feel like you can't play into them anymore. The aggression, the presence on the map is just really hard for them. And then they go with them on Moonlight Shadow. They don't have detection here. Boxy's just going to get dueled up. In comes the Blade Mail, in comes the dual arrow to follow up as well. But there is a swift response from Team Liquid. He's not going to go down inside the duel. Maybe he'll go down afterwards. So Boxy getting a decent amount of damage off in the process, but still will fall. But Thompson's going to die in response. A pretty good trade, all things considered, for the side of Team Liquid as they get the return kill onto the Void Spirit. Yep.
This will do nicely.
The prize is mine.
And Thompson and Sax, the moment he's back, they're already looking for more as they move forward onto Koikfa. They're trying to connect with the torch, doesn't quite come through as Ursa gets on top of Tiger, but unfortunately relocate. It's not going to result in much here, actually. They get themselves away, none of the spells connect, and they will just leave. See, Insania, he's looking for the reload. He's actually going to find it. He did some serious scouting in the trees, but does actually get on top of No Tail, and Io is going to fall. Nice bit of... yeah, a bit of support on sport action.
Dire's
like a bit of that.
Tower is under attack.
Insania sending a message.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Thompson.
Dire's
No, illusion rune, buddy. Yeah. The action of the Manta. Indeed. I got you. It was the heat of the moment. But talking about the heat of the moment, this also got caught up with the heat inside Roshan's pit, and he comes out with an Aegis of Immortality. That just cheeky little side note here for OG. No big deal, taking Roshan down at 16 minutes. What he does best, and yeah, the problems just keep on heaping up to the side of Team Liquid, but you know, they're keeping together, they're kind of playing within an arm's reach of each other, although I say that Mickey is a little bit out beyond his team, and of course OG already trying to scan him out, trying to get on top of him, and just trying to punish him for daring to leave the safety of his 5-man squad. Liquid now with the smoke up, TP across, but yeah. Oh no, the sentry! Oh, sentry from Insania. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Oh dear. So he's going to watch the replay and he's going to feel very sad about that.
Shadows, take us.
They're already looking, they get on top of Koikfa so damn quickly. That Blink Dagger comes in, they will bring down the Visage. See you later, birdie. No more flying today.
Try harder. Try harder.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Pretty simple, but in the mid lane they jump deep into Mickey and get insane. Here's a little cherry on that cake as well. Two heroes going down. OG, this pressure is just ridiculous. There is nowhere where Liquid feels safe currently. So choked.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I wish it was, but I don't know. I haven't really seen OD playing much recently, so we'll see what he can do with it.
Is under attack.
I mean, Astral Imprisonment is a really value spell this game. That is true. Like, saving people from URSA, saving people from the duel, it is a pretty big deal. But he needs to be the one away from the fights. And also, you got to consider the fact that this Void Spirit has an axe, so that's a huge issue. He's just going to get silenced up, and then it doesn't matter how many charges you get on Astral Imprisonment if you're silenced. Once more, they're jumping in. They're trying to make the play onto Saxa here. They need to bring him down real damn quick, because there's a response coming in quickly from the side of OG. In fact, they're going to go straight into the backlines. A double banishment coming out from the OD to try and keep Insania alive. Insania, in fact, going to go for the freezing field. It's pretty damn nice. It's doing a decent amount of work. Void Spirit's going to lose his life because of this. Quaker falls at the same time. Meanwhile, Legion Commander, she's getting jumped on by Bo3. Roll's going to cut. Oh, it's not. She's gone. See you later, Legion. She gets TP'd out by No Tail. What an amazing save from the IO. And it looks like they're only going to lose maybe mid-1 as well. Let's see. They're still playing around with this. But Sen's actually TP'd across the middle tower to help out the URSA. In comes No Tail flying on from the side, and all of a sudden the tables are turning. Bo3 needs to leave. Another duel coming down. They get the big one, but the kick away from Tiger keeps him safe. And now Bo3 moves through the fight, brings down Sep instead. Mickey is actually the one who wins the duel, and now they look to take revenge. They get on top of this Mirana. Mirana gets brought down mid with a BKB. Will be able to finish off Insania, but now he's in some trouble. He's just going to have to TP himself away. Should complete that one, but No Tail, he's going to try and get a tether across the range creep, but perfectly predicted by Tiger. And now he gets on top and kicking into the clutches of Bo3, and that is going to be a big fight for the side of Team Liquid as they bring down a 4 there as they killed off Thompson earlier, and he just comes wandering into the middle lane. He's pretty nonchalant. He's playing around. He's playing around. He's really playing around here. He's going to get himself a kill from this. Thompson, what was that?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
The prize is mine. For the hunt.
Cold and sweet.
Button and go again later. Yeah, exactly what needs to be done, and I imagine it's exactly what OG tend to do. Nothing about their gameplay so far has really suggested that they're going to be stopping this aggression, although we have had a slight lull on things. They've been respawning, hitting some item timings. Looks like he's heading towards this BKB. MidONE already has his and is going in towards Basher, and now in comes the smoke. Thompson, Seb, Saxa, looking for the movements. Meanwhile, they've got that Reno available on the teddy bear, so he can be here whenever he wants. Tiger with the smoke pop. They don't know where he's here. They don't know he's here at all. He's in the perfect position to completely unravel OG's plan, as Thompson does get on top of this OD, gets him caught up inside that taunt, but his team is not coming in to help him out. Now, MidONE and NoTail gonna get on top here as they will relocate themselves forward, trying to cut somebody off. That didn't really work, though, and now it gets a little bit awkward. They're trying to move across towards Tiger. Tiger won't fall, but he gets off a big magnetize in the process. He's actually going to buy back into this one and try and take this fight. Liquid, they're here to stay. Meanwhile, Tiger comes back from the dead, trying to play around with MidONE. Could be in some trouble straight off the bat, though. 5 Fury Strikes already on him. He needs to stay away. MidONE with BKB, looking for some targets here, looking to do a bit of disruption. They'll get on top of the OD. That's a big target. He is dead for 50. MidONE moving across. Looking for Boxy as he takes down Seb, but Boxy in some trouble as well, moving across the creep wave. He's got himself the timber chain available in just 1 second. Goes back in, blows up MidONE. He turns it around. He's going to lose his whole life here to Thompson and Saxa, but they might be able to turn around and drag him to kill him to the Void Spirit. He does get out that taunt onto Tiger, stopping the lockdown from coming through onto him. Can he finish the job? He's not going to even be able to bring down Tiger. He will get him with the urn, but dying for that is nowhere near worth it. OG once again end up narrowly losing the fight, but these fights are so damn close. Every single little micro play coming into play here as these two titans battle it out in these awesome team fights.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Catch us if you can.
Yeah, Boxy's finding some real value in these engagements. These whirling deaths onto Legion are just completely tearing her apart. I as well am enjoying them a whole lot. But really crazy fights.
Scanning.
Yeah.
This will do nicely.
Yeah, and the impressive thing here is that this OD has foregone the Force Staff and instead just went for this Axe, which I mean is working out decently enough for them, but he's still able to kite. That's like just due to his positioning, due to Tiger kicking around the fight sometimes, he's still able to kite, and even Insania going for this drums, which I think he's been doing quite a lot in this Crystal Maiden recently, just to give them that extra bit of movement speed to get themselves around and keep themselves away from MidONE. Yeah.
Shadow, take us.
We're looking for something here. They use that Moonlight Shadow, invade into the enemy jungle. Liquid though just move across as fire, move as a pack into the enemy, into the other side of the map, just keeping their distance. It's still 13k gold advantage inside of OG. This game is by no means equal, but honestly, like Liquid, they're fighting as a
Dire's top tower is under
It's
attack.
all about this Roshan actually, as MidONE's already taken an impact, so.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
And immediately going in with a duel in the mid lane onto Bo3, but Liquid are looking to respond to this one. They want to see if they can bring down Seb, and the time it takes for the team to get over, but Seb gets off the BKB, gets the big heals from NoTail, and he's going to be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, they'll look across, they'll finish the job onto Tiger as the Earthspirit is going to be the first one to fall. Thompson, though, dies the big ultimate from Mickey and Insania. They get the response, and they're actually the ones who hold the ground here and force back OG. Seb's going to throw in a couple of spells, but no big commitment from him as he now chases forwards. Arrow's going to whiff, doesn't quite land onto anybody. Liquid, they are not just really, like, backing away too easily. They're holding their ground. They're making OG fight for every inch of this map.
Radiant are scanning.
Seb does find Quake for hit. Jewel, ooh, okay. Creative blink, but he manages to get him, and that's all that matters. They'll be able to bring down this Visage. And that is a nice kill. And a little bit more damage in the tank for Seb.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Boxy, sweet little Boxy, he's been found once more. Yeah, Liquid, they break formation and OG break them.
This'll come in handy.
Why have they started breaking up the formation then? Is it to try and be more efficient on the map?
Castles, if you can.
Nice mustache. Nice mustache.
They are indeed feeling the noose of OG tighten around their necks. They need to do something. They need to make some kind of play, but with this Aegis up, it's very, very difficult. What are the timings on Liquid? When do they make their move?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Mid one. Walking up the high ground, saying hello to Boxy, but immediately going to get frostbitten up by Insania. But he's got that Abyssal Blade. He's going to throw it down onto Timbersaw. Tiger's going to come across, try and help him out, but he also comes down onto Timbersaw, but it's not going to be enough to save Tiger at the very least. And now they're just going to instantly kill off Insania. Nice ulti. He tried for it, and now the duel comes down onto Boxy. He will fall as well. Mikke's going to delay the inevitable with the Astral, but I don't think there's anything they can do as Boxy comes back to life. Nice chain down to low ground. Thompson's actually looking across. Julio D, he gets on the taunt. He's in some trouble. He's going to fall. Meanwhile, Boxy jumping across. Thompson's on his tail though, getting on top of him to simulate across. As in comes the URSA, he is disarmed, so no bashes for you, but just trying to stay on top of his Timbersaw. Trying to limp back to his fountain, so instead we'll look towards Quakebro. Quakebro is going to be able to drop here as the Abyssal Blade comes through again. OG find another. 4 heroes dead on the side of Liquid, and now they look to take this all-important tier 3 tower.
I got you.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
It's just a little bit too hot for Liquid to handle currently. One more fight in them for this high ground, I believe. Oh no, Insania is getting jumped immediately. Arrow's going to connect as well. Bye. 50 seconds in the grave for Insania. Oh no. Liquid, they couldn't afford to lose a hero there. This means this lane of barracks is most certainly going to go the way of OG. They can't take bottom. There is a tier 2, so Liquid do have a chance to take one more engagement. All the megas come through. Boxy actually fighting Seb here. Seb has a BKB though. He's going to go for the duel. He's going to go for the duel with the Tiger, the madman. This might actually pay off. Jetton's going to come through as well, but in comes that all-important Astral from the OD. Keeping it safe a little bit longer, but Tiger will fall regardless, but he's going to buy back into this one. Meanwhile, MidONE and Hotel just trying to get themselves away. The Magnetized on top of them, but Boxy is chasing. He's got the Yules available just about now. Is he going to throw it down? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't want to throw it down onto Tuggy. He knows they can't kill and lead themselves into another bad fight. So Liquid are just going to accept the reset, accept this Aegis is now gone. Maybe they can just find one perfect fight, but that is the only thing that's going to save them now. The perfect fight.
The next level play.
Moving on to Insania up in the top lane, and Thompson's are going to slice him up good and proper. Poor old Insania gets his eggs whites whisked by Thompson up here in the top lane. No mercy.
I didn't
Sports.
Shadows take us.
just go onto the high ground and put the BKB on. Okay, it's under the tier 4. That doesn't look cautious to me. They're going to be able to take down Nikke. Nikke buying back immediately. Tiger, though, he doesn't have buyback if he dies to mid one, which he certainly will. The tower's doing a decent amount of work, though, and that's at least going to force back the URSA for now, but I don't think they're staying out of the space for very long. With the Earth Spirit dead for 63 seconds, the doors of the base are wide open for OG. All they need to do is take this tier 2, and then they can go for that final lane of barracks. Liquid, can they defend? What is their victory condition for these team fights? What can they possibly do to somehow come out on top? He does. Arrow's going to connect onto Zania, but Mikke is there with the save with the Astral. Going to use one onto Thompson as well, but the jewel's going to come down onto Bo3 as all of a sudden OG just appear on top of their faces. Bo3 has gone 53 seconds. And that is not buyback available time for this Timber as they find Insania in the trees as well. You cannot run, you cannot hide. OG will find you as they bring down the Crystal Maiden. Top lane finished up. It's taking a long time to push down this bottom tier 2, but it kind of feels like OG are just kind of enjoying themselves at this point. They're playing with their food a bit.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Shadow. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The final stand starts here, folks. Will Liquid be able to do it against all odds? It seems unlikely, but you know, this team's capable of magic. Let's see. MidONE just back away at that tower now, looking over towards the Timbersaw. Timbersaw losing his life very quickly. There needs to be some sort of zero quick. We're going to pop a BKB and try and help him out here. They are keeping him alive for a little bit, but now the Abyssal Blade comes onto the real target, and Nikke is just going to die. No chance of responding, no chance of doing anything. Insania will go out with a bang, but they will go out, and game number 2 will belong to OG, and that was a convincing one. 39k gold advantage at 35 minutes into the game. 40 kills on the board, over a kill per minute. OG, they play to their strengths, and it works out perfectly for them.